we had this hulking individual pummel a female into submission in just 40 seconds.
Goodness.
And it was one of the most like literally vile things you could ever watch. And you see like, okay, so this is Emain Khalif, right? Who revealed that they have an XY chromosome.
Yeah, because some people were trying to act like what I saw in the comments of like, no, this is a female. Look at they were born female. No, they weren't. Or apparently an intersex person, but they still have XY chromosomes. I mean, they still were meant. I mean, that's the thing with the intersex people too is there is always a dominant sex with an intersex person, what they were supposed to be. And in this case, it was male. So it's definitely an unfair advantage.
Yeah, I think that in this like modern era, common sense is just not a thing anymore.
No.
There have been, as Tim writes, multiple reports that this quote trans boxer wasn't trans but was born female with a rare genetic condition resulting in XY chromosomes and being hypermasculine, but lived socially as a female. Fine, can't play in the Olympics. Can't compete in the Olympics.
Exactly.
Why is that a difficult thing to say? Like, that's okay. That's cool. Like, fine. Can't be an Olympic boxer and fight women. Sorry, you can have every other right in life. You can use the women's room. You actually have the women junk apparently. But you don't get to be like a genetic, I'm using this language. YouTube, please understand. You don't get to be I'll say like I want to say like a freak of nature, but then they're going to be like, ooh,
right?
But like literally, you're like a football player that has you're super strong. You have like a really rare condition that makes you super strong. Like that's fine, but like you don't get to pummel women then. Like it's very easy. It's so weird. Like. And then you say months later, tests apparently revealed that there was an XY chromosome. And if people want to play, by the way, look at these upper arms and tell me that's a woman. Look at these arms. You don't see women built like that. And then you see, just pummeling them into look at these arms and tell me that's a woman.
Yeah,
this is another biological man too, by the way. There's two.
Oh my goodness, two of them. I only heard of the one.
If you look at this picture, this is two men boxing, right? Nope, it's two women, allegedly.
Wow. That's the thing is how do the males feel even accomplished doing something like that? I don't know how they're not embarrassed.
They're not because they hate women.
Yeah.
They hate women. It's the same reason that you look at when you look at all these creeps that force their way into like Planet Fitness women's bathrooms, and they literally get off on it. I am completely convinced of it because any normal person, and I mean just your feelings, not how you present, not whether you have gender dysphoria. I'm talking about it'd be okay. For example, like if I was a man, like I'm a big guy, okay, and like if I was like, I don't know, alone in a car with like someone small and dainty or whatever, I would like know that like, here's a better example. Going to an elevator. This happens to me, it's always on my mind. I go to an elevator and there's like just one girl in there. I say, no, you can go. I'll take the next one.
Right.
Because I know that like, I'm 6'5", a huge dude. I may be like, they may feel uncomfortable.
Right.
That's what like normal people would react to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like these biological men that go into these women's rooms, they get off on it. They go home and they jerk it.
Exactly. In my opinion. That's the thing is because there's that one viral image where this dude who's LARPing as a woman had these stickers that he made that said, "Oh, guess what? A trans woman
you survived
peed in this restroom and you survived." And they're putting that on the restrooms. It's because he's getting a sick rise out of that. Yeah, he's getting off on that and it's disgusting. And another thing I don't understand is how they're not only able to feel comfortable to be put in that position, but to actually hurt women in this case, because I did like jujitsu a couple times, like training, and there was one time they had me spar with this girl who was like 14 and she was tiny.
Mhm.
Granted, she kicked my butt,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
even so, I was like, I couldn't mentally go
You can't go
full hard on
100%.
her. I
Yeah.
couldn't go 100% just because of even though she was more talented than me and stronger, I still mentally couldn't get over the fact that this is a 14-year-old girl. I can't give it my 100%.
Yeah.
And so the fact that these men are able to be in there and just beating the crap out of these women, just not without even it just shows that they're just messed up.
Over in locals chat, CL Clemex says this won't change until a woman dies, and they're 100% right.
That is true.
If you look at this fight, this girl, this Italian girl, took one punch to the face and was like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yeah.
And said after the fight, "I have never been punched. I've never felt a punch that hard in my life before." And like, it's where is this? And it probably saved her life. Like, look
Yeah,
at
it
this. Look at
probably
this dude.
did.
I mean, look at these freaking arms. Okay, look
My
at these arms.
goodness.
These are
Yeah.
like Henry Cavill arms. You tell me that this is like, give me a break. You, I mean, like,
Wow.
okay, you're like a 1 in a billion. You're hermaphrodite or whatever. Fine. I wish you the best in life. Really, you're going to have a lot of stuff to overcome, and it isn't your
Yeah.
choice that you were, you had a genetic thing that happened, but you don't get to beat up women. Like, it's pretty easy. Most people pretty much agree. And like after she like took a couple punches and was like, "Nah, I'm out." She basically dropped to her knees and said, like, "This is a disgrace." Like, she's like, I mean, where is it? I'm trying to find the. Oh yeah, here's the South Park matchup.
Oh,
Oh wait, I gotta go back. Look at this punch. Whoa! Like, give me a break.
wow.
It's so pathetic. And like
Wow.
after the fight, like, where is this one? Okay, I wanted to find the clip of her
That's the
dropping to her
thing is
knees.
she should have refused to even fight in this dude in the first place. Like once she even
Correct.
saw, she should have said, you know what, I'm out. I'm not fighting a man. And anybody that they tried to match this man up with should have done the same. If they keep doing this, if every time they try to put a man against a woman and the women say, no, I'm not doing this, I refuse, then they're going to have to stop at some point.
Yes, you're 100% right. I just tweeted that out, like, even not that long ago. I said, "Hey, men can't fix this for you.
Right.
You told us that, third wave feminism told us. By the way, you know why this is allowed is because women allowed it. Not, not all
true.
women, but it's third wave feminism that told you gender is a construct and that trans women are women. It's their fault. So if you want to be mad, yeah, you open the door to these dudes who get off on, taking opportunities away from women. Men can't fix this. We can't fix this. You're going to let a couple of men, like weirdos who get off on this, get in here. And they just had a bike race in Portland. Sorry. I don't know if you saw this, but I think first, second, and third is for women only. First, second, and third. And I think fifth were all biological men.
Wow.
Who happen to be trans.
Of course.
It's like, what do you want me to do? You called me transphobic for years. You went after my sponsors for saying these people are weird.
Yeah.
So, all right, women, you got Riley Gaines. Okay, that's, but like you said, the only way this gets fixed is on the world stage. If that woman just takes a knee and says, "No, I'm not doing it." And every single person up until this individual wins the championship, everyone can just take the knee.
Exactly.
And like, I know that would be impossible, but that is unfortunately what you have to do. Like all these bike races with 10 dudes in it, let them run alone. Wouldn't that be a hilarious own? Like, all right, ready, go. And then all the trans people left and all the biological women just stayed back and let them go. And then and then they did another race right after they left. You know what
that
I mean?
Would be the move.
Yeah.
That would be great. That's the thing is all these feminists, they want to hate on men all the time while they're bowing down to the actual predator men. That's what's wild to me. You want to pretend like, oh, men bad but men pretending to be women and beating us up and taking over our bathrooms and posting selfies with erections, they're good. They're us. Right. It's like, are you insane? Like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Well, they are insane. But I
Yeah,
think
they
that
are.
I think that ultimately you end up with a scenario too now where they know that they fricked up. Like
Yep.
they know there is no way these biological women that tweet online about how empowering it is for a biological man to use a woman's room. What if I walk in there with a wig on? You think they're gonna feel comfortable? I
Right.
doubt it. I doubt it. When I'm so la 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 la, shave my beard, just sit in there, leave my beard hair all over the thing.
Well, yeah,
They would
and
be mortified.
there's a lot of plot holes in all this stuff going on right now because there's this one guy who used to be on The Bachelor or the
Yeah,
Bachelorette.
yeah.
Him doing that satire stuff. I watch almost all of his reels that he puts out, and his comments are full of women and other dudes pretending to be women saying you're not a real woman,
Yeah.
there'll be a straight up dude just not seeing the irony of the situation who's saying I'm a trans woman and I do not see you as a trans woman. And I replied to that dude and I was like, and I'm a real woman and I don't see you as a woman.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Like, okay, the irony in what you're saying. So it's like, okay, they want to be able to pick and choose. Wait a minute. I don't like it that this guy it's actual men pretending to be women who are mad at other men who are pretending to be men who pretend to be women.
yes.